Hey there everybody, welcome back to TTBurger Game Reviews, and do I even have to say who I am? No? Okay, well let's get started. Welcome back to my Tekken Series review, and today I welcome you all to Part 4. Last time I took a look at my favorite game in the Tekken series, Tekken 3, and gave it a perfect 10 out of 10 because to me, everything was perfect and improved over the first two games. Today, we are now going to step into the PlayStation 2 era of Tekken. And I remember getting my PlayStation 2 for Christmas in the year 2000, and one of the reasons I wanted the PlayStation 2 was for this game. For Part 4, I will be looking at this said game, and that game is Tekken Tag Tournament by Namco, released in the arcades in 1999, and then 1 year later on the PlayStation 2. Now I will start off by saying that this review is going to be a little different from the other Tekken videos because Tekken Tag Tournament is not canon to the Tekken series. Because of this, this game has no story, but that's not a bad thing at all to me because a game like this doesn't need a story as long as the gameplay is good. But getting that out of the way, since this game has no story, I will start off with this review by talking about the graphics. Graphically, Tekken Tag Tournament looks excellent for a PlayStation 2 launch title. When this game was first released in the arcade version used the Tekken 3 graphics engine. Here, since this is the PlayStation 2, the graphics are obviously going to look a lot better. The character models are incredibly detailed. Sure, they are nothing special now, but back then for a fighting game, you couldn't get better looking character models than this. Also, the backgrounds have greatly improved, but I do have to complain that this time, only certain characters have their own backgrounds, which is kind of a disappointment. There are 14 stages total to fighting, but half of them are the same stages, just a few minor differences, but this really isn't anything major though. The cutscenes also look nice, and while most of them use the in-game graphics engine, they still look great, especially since this is on the PlayStation 2. And also the frame rate is very smooth and takes advantage of what the PlayStation 2 can do. Sound-wise, Tekken Tag Tournament here is also well done. The music is good, but unfortunately for some reason, we don't get the option to listen to the arcade soundtrack in the PS2 version. We are forced to listen to the remix soundtrack. I mean, I have heard the arcade soundtrack, and to me it sounds better. Here, I'll play a few tracks for you guys right now. now here's the remix soundtrack. Quite obvious which soundtrack theme seems better, well to me at least. The voices of the characters sound excellent, and even some of the older characters have new and improved voices. The gameplay here is what is definitely the best part. This is the first game in the Tekken series to use a tag system. For most of the modes, using the tag system, you select two characters to fight as to form a team. The controls here are excellent and are just as great as they were in Tekken 3. What's new with the controls is that you can press any of the shoulder buttons to tag your opponent if you're low on health or to want to do a tag combo and such. My thoughts on the tag system are, I really enjoy it, and I think it works really well. There is also a one-on-one mode, especially if you don't like the tag system in this game. One new mode they added here is Tekken Bowl Tournament that replaces Tekken Force mode and Tekken Ball mode. To unlock this mode, you must beat arcade mode 10 times. It's an interesting mode to have here and it's a lot of fun. I mean, when I first saw this mode, I was like, whoa, I can go bowling with Tekken characters here? This is awesome! And when you score 200 points or more in Tekken Bowl Tournament, you unlock the option to change songs during the gameplay of the bowling mode. You have 26 characters to choose from, including 14 unlockable characters, which brings the total of characters up to 40, making it the biggest roster of characters in the Tekken series. Usually in a game like Tekken, I would spend time talking about the characters. However, like I mentioned before, since this game is non-canon and has no story, there isn't much to say about the characters that has already been said. What I can say is that almost all the characters from Tekken 2 and 3 are present here, except for certain characters like the original King, Kuma, Martial Law, and Jack, along with Gun Dr. Boskanovich. But I don't see a problem here with this anyway because we have a good amount of characters here to choose from. To unlock the unlockable characters, you're going to unlock them the same way as they were unlocked in Tekken 3, when you beat arcade mode a certain number of times. Tekken Tag Tournament also features two new characters. First, you have Tetsujin, who is basically a power swap for Mokujin. While Mokujin is made of wood, Tetsujin is made of metal. Like Mokujin, Tetsujin can impersonate any of the characters in each round. And then you have Unknown, who was the final boss of Tekken Tag Tournament that was unplayable in the arcade version, but in the PlayStation 2 version here, she is playable. Unknown was originally intended to be Jun'Kazama's sister, but the idea was dropped. Unknown also has the ability to impersonate any of the characters in each round, just like Mokujin and Tetsujin. And there isn't much else to say about Unknown except for that she has a wolf spirit that accompanies her during battle. Besides that though, there isn't much else to say about the gameplay here. With a big list of characters, the new tag system for this game along with Tekken Bowl Tournament mode and such makes this game definitely worthwhile. Before I forget though, I should also mention that this game was also re-released on the PlayStation 3 as an HD remaster under the name Tekken Hybrid, which contained this game in HD, the prologue of Tekken Tag Tournament 2, and the movie Tekken Blood Vengeance. However, Tekken Hybrid was pretty disappointing for me because one, the HD version of Tekken Tag Tournament already had everything unlocked including the endings, and that really was a disappointment for me because I like playing a game like a fighting game where you have to unlock stuff. It requires it means you get challenge and gameplay in it. Here just everything was unlocked from the start and I was like, what the heck was this about? I can't say anything about Tekken Tag Tournament 2 Prologue because I never played it much, and the only good thing about Tekken Hybrid was the movie Tekken Blood Vengeance. That is if you watch it in the Japanese language with English subtitles, because the English dub is awful. But besides that though, Tekken Hybrid really isn't worth your money. And now for my final rating. Tekken Tag Tournament is definitely a must-buy game for fighting game fans and Tekken fans. Sure, this game is non-canon and such, but those of you who wanted a Tekken game you can play as almost every character from the Tekken universe at this time, this is definitely your game right here. I would give this game a perfect 10 out of 10, but because of the small amount of stages and no option for the arcade soundtrack, I can't give it a perfect 10, unfortunately. But however, I can give this game a 9.5 out of 10 because it's still a lot of fun for me. Stay tuned for part 5 where I will cover the Tekken game that made some new changes here, but definitely made the Tekken series more playable. And that game is Tekken 4. This is Tony, aka TTBurger88. Peace out, and see you all in part 5.